Yo, we are live, probably. We're gonna check my Twitch audio in a second here, but let's see, my mic, oh wait, my mic, 1 second.
10 seconds.
My mic,
5 seconds.
You know, well, actually, one second here.
It's diet.
Let's make sure this is correct. Blue snowball. And I don't know. We're just gonna go with that, I guess. I'm gonna refresh my Steam Manager real quick. If you're watching, thanks for watching, and let me know if everything sounds good or not. And we are live here with AD2L Season 42. So Monday night, AD2L Dota, a rarity around these parts. This is the second game night in a row for Twinks in the Twink here. Really getting busy, those Twinks, you know, that's what they do. So we love them for that. But they're coming off a 2-0 and a very impressive 2-0 against the highly regarded individuals, a team held in high regard by most of the league. And they are playing Discovery. Discovery, I am a huge fan of this team. Last week I did predict them to lose 0-2 and they won 2-0, so great job for them for proving me wrong there. I like this team. They're a very new team to the division, but really cool players, cool people to interact with, very tough to play against. So excited to see what they can do. I think they're on 4 wins right now, or 4 points right now, playing against the toughest team in the league. So we'll see what they can do. I would not be surprised if Discovery come out with a win here. Twinks playing 2 games in a row, got some fatigue going on. You know, we'll see what happens. I did not get into the bans at all because I was messing with settings. But Shadow Demon, Shadow Fiend, DK Invoker, and Luna for Twinks. Earth Spirit, Night Stalker, Tusk for Discovery. The latter half of those heroes we saw last night, other than the Night Stalker, of course. Night Stalker's always banned against Kelly. Looks like
5 seconds.
Enchantress SK, so a little bit of meta, but mostly some comfort bans. Lich picked up by Discovery, Bounty Hunter and Venge for Twinks. Then we have Shaker Rubik. Okay, so Lich, one of the strongest meta heroes right now, I think, in the support role. Same thing with Bounty Hunter, so could be a 5-4 matchup, would work pretty well. Vengeful Spirit's a bit of a flexible hero, even to this day, but you know, possibly a support here for Ozone. Not really like the
5 seconds.
typical Ozone support hero, I would say. Scurry pick up the Rubik, and then the Earthshaker. So Lisano Gaib is the chosen one on this hero. You know, we played against it in a pub. We did not. we fared very poorly against this Earthshaker. So excited to see this one. Most likely an offlane Earthshaker. I mean, possibly things could be moved around, but it's like what we're looking at. With the Axe and the Alchemist for Twinks. So Axe is a Kelly specialty. And then we actually saw it last night. And Teju, I'm going to pause my own stream because
5 seconds.
I don't know how my internet is going to be. I am coming off a storm, so like a little surprised my internet's working, but we're very grateful for that. So very grateful to be here and chilling. And so the Alchemist for Teju most likely. So put some nice gold sources in this draft here with the Alchemist and the Bounty Hunter. In fact, let me pull this up real quick as well. Make sure. Hello. Okay. Make sure that all looks good as well. So we'll see what Discovery pick up here. They have the coveted 18 pick to find an answer to this Alchemist. Well, something that puts pressure on the map. Earthshaker offlane a little bit. I'd say the Earthshaker in the offlane is a little bit low pressure, at least in the early game. Obviously, like later in the game, it's great, but not the hardest of lanes. You know, Alchvenge, not going to be too scared by that. So we'll see what they can do here. Something like a Kunkka, DP. See, I think of, like, when I think of Alchemist, you know, at least historically, he was more of a mid laner. Maybe not super historically, but for a long time, he was mostly a mid laner. So I think of these like mid lane counters that invade his jungle and stuff, but it's not necessarily the case anymore. Yeah. See, Invoker's gone. Invoker's a specialty of Hang or Hung or Hinge. Not sure what I'm gonna call Hung yet, but I was thinking about it before the game. I'm like, you know, do I really want to say Hung every single time and have people not understand me? But we'll see. So Spectre the pickup here. I also like that Char is drafting. So like I said, I played a few games against Discovery and Pubs. Char, fantastic player. But everyone on this team is, so. Stream is definitely struggling. Ooh, okay. Let me see if there's any way I can help with that. Like I said, my internet not ideal right now, so we'll see. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I apologize about the internet. Like I said, I hope I can at least be heard and like the game can, like, if it's just slide showing a bit, that's probably preferable to like hardcore lag, so I'm not sure the exact details. Worst case scenario, like my recording isn't lagging, I can always upload it to YouTube. So that is an option, even if the stream isn't really working. I don't care about Twitch views or YouTube views. I care about Instagram views if you want to follow me there, but but I don't care about YouTube or Twitch. So like I can just upload to YouTube like my cast at the end of the game as well, and that should also suffice for both teams to watch back and any fans. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Like I said, I'm gonna keep going unless my stream actually legit crashes. We'll just keep trying and see what happens. So they picked up the Spectre. I didn't get to talk about it very much. Pretty interesting hero. I feel like maybe a tricky lane against Axe, but I feel like Bounty Hunter is not that much of a threat, so it's just going to be up to how well Kelly can dominate this lane. And then the last pick, Tiny. I believe Hang or Hung or Hinge had a deathless game on the Tiny last Thursday, so a bit scary. Tiny is one of the pressure heroes I think of when it comes to Alchemist, so I like that they picked this here at 23. Kind of interesting that Twinks didn't ban it, not like the end of the world. I could see why they want to get rid of Timbersaw instead. I think maybe Quap may not have been the ban relative to the Tiny, but we'll see. Like, my team played against the Tiny a couple weeks ago, and like it didn't feel good, but it wasn't the Hung Tiny, so we'll see. I don't know if I'm best streamer in Champ, Rooney. That is probably not accurate. I would have to disagree with that assessment, but you know, thank you nevertheless for the compliment there. Maybe best content creator. I might claim that one, but I don't know about best streamer. I mean, we have like one byte total of internet apparently, so definitely not the best in that regard. Maybe the PA. Interesting. Okay, so is this what lane is this? Okay, mid Alchemist. Interesting. So I trust Jamie. Like, yeah, Discovery with entire team is very scary. Like I played against them in pubs, and we scrimmed them as well. Very scary team. Like very, very good team. Potential top 4 team, unironically. I actually think they can 1-1 Twinks. Like I don't know if they will this game, but yeah, I trust Jamie here. I do think Alchemist versus Tiny is like not a good matchup. but Tiny could skill diff it. Like it's hard to say. The PA is interesting. I mean, Lich and Rubik are just going to die to this hero. It is a break against Spectre. I don't feel like it's that one-sided of a matchup. But it's kind of a hard Spectre game, but it's also kind of a hard Alchemist game. So we'll see. I like that both Kelly and Lisan Al-Gaib on the offlane are both on like hardcore comfort heroes that can take over the game. So like this game I expect both offlanes to do really well. You know, this is an offlane game for sure. We'll see. Yeah, I feel like both carries are kind of countered. Both mid laners could go either way, but I feel like the offlaner is gonna have a great game. So we'll see. But yeah, the PA, I really love PA. Like conceptually. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen Charlotte specifically, but Char in general, I was very, very impressed playing against. I was very not impressed by my gameplay and very impressed by Char's gameplay. So let me introduce the teams real quick. On the side of Twinks and the Twinkier, we have Big Daddy Ozone on the Vengeful Spirit, Butt Health, aka Chani, aka Panda, aka Ratfat, aka Tubao on the Bounty Hunter. Oh, I'm on directed camera. What the heck? Okay, there's a smoke here, so we're just not going to introduce anyone else. I don't know. Teju on the PA, Jamie on the Alchemist, and Kelly on the Axe. And then on the side of Discovery, we will have to wait and see as Ratfat scouting him out here. They do have the Bounty Hunter vision. Hung all the way behind on the Tiny. And Earthshaker potentially getting gone on here. They do have a counter initiation. Oh, Shawnee getting very low. The dagger's going to come in as well. Alex stuns there. A huge avalanche from Tiny. Bounty Hunter really low, but one hit will not get the first blood. Teju getting very low, though. Discovery might end up getting the kill advantage here. Is Hung in some trouble as well. Kelly picking up a kill. Now Kelly falling. Char in some trouble. Jamie, another stun, picks up the kill. Stitch still looking for something. Ozone getting low. Pawn 4. Double kill. So it's a 7-kill game so far before the whistle even blows. Maybe going for 8 here. Jamie going to pick up the bounty rune. Okay. Was that a win? It was a win for Discovery. Okay, so they fed first blood just barely. Did more damage, a little bit more XP. Rubik, I think, already has a blink dagger or something at this point. I'm not quite sure there. Oh, Hung getting some harass on the Jamie. So yeah, that's how we do it, you know. Early fights, I suppose. Okay, that's a bottle already on Hung. So nice rune fight there for Discovery, getting that very early bottle. I guess Jamie also has one, but that's seed money. So interesting that you would start bottle. I feel like Alchemist doesn't need level 1 bottle. I feel like with seed money, you'd still just want Bracer, and maybe like leave the extra seed money for bottle. I don't feel like, I don't know. I guess if you're not starting Acid Spray, it's different, but we'll see. Nevertheless, off to a great start there in the mid lane. Ratfat getting a nice little stun onto the Lich there. Kelly with the Bracer. Yeah, I didn't even really get to see like all the first blood items people picked up, but the big one might be the Bracer Axe and the early bottle on Tiny. Some Battle Hunger off. As Pawn 4 are going to die down bottom, and I'm going to miss that kill. I didn't miss the first 7 kills, so, you know, that's a rarity for me, actually. You know, first kill miss was number 8. I'm not going to miss number 9, as it's another kill for Teju. Second actual kill on the board, but 4th kill participation in the game. 80% kill participation on a carry. Very nice. Ozone sitting on 114 right now. Very economical pause 5 stat line there. They're going to get the pull into the tower. Bounty Hunter going to get a little bit low. Down to about 250 health. Does have almost full stick. Stitch looking for something. There's no invis for another 10 seconds, but getting in trouble. Kelly's going to spin. There's no taunt for a while, but going to get very low in the Spectre here. In some trouble. Has to be careful. Chani looking for something. Oh, not quite in tower range. Gonna get the Tango off there on Spectre. Fear up, getting low again on Stitch. One hit would do it if it weren't for the stick. The Battle Hungers would be there as well, in a lot of trouble. The Battle Hunger is not going to take him down with the tower regen, but the Rat Fat right click will. So they're going to fight for Lotus. Ozone will win the click battle. Boots 4 sticks, or 4 branches. Very nice. In the mid lane, very even, 19-2 to 18-3. Small advantage for the Alchemist in that regard, but it'll be interesting. I think this game relies on Hung having a great game. Nice deny there. So I do think Jamie's gonna get what he wants out of this. Like we're past the point where Alchemist is gonna get completely shut down, I think. You know, already sitting on 900 gold, so Kelly getting a bit low. The dagger's gonna be there, followed up by the fear. Does have the stick, keep him safe. Couple spins, does have level 2. Couple right clicks would do it, but Char's getting low as well. That will be it. Char probably dying for this. Oh, okay. Rat Fat picking it up, but no invis for 10. Stitch looking for something, does have the 1 point in Desolate, as well as Forsaken. Although, didn't need Forsaken anyways, it was full damage, but... And no Stitch potentially in some trouble. There's no call here, so probably fine, but... We'll see. Stick up. A lot of action here in the top lane so far, and I think both side lanes, probably both side lanes for Twinks are happier about that. That means no rotations to their lanes. These 4 are probably going to be static up here for a while, but we'll see what ends up happening. Chani working on the urn. Isano Gaib, quiet game so far. 19-2, but almost at that, or does have the Soul Ring, just waiting on the actual delivery of it. So, okay, I move away from the top lane and I miss a kill. A huge rotation here from Hung though. A level 5 rotation gets the double kill. So they do lose Spectre, but I mean, you gotta be happy with that rotation. It's full treads, a raindrop as well. We're gonna have a really nice blink timing, I think, on the Tiny. And I mean, no deathless game this time because of the first blood, but or not the first blood, but the the pregame fight. It's Teju picking up a kill in the bottom lane, although getting a little bit low. Pawn 4 gonna be okay. Just have that Lotus as well. Oh, going in aggressive here. On 200 health right now. The Fade Bolt. I think he needed to fire that earlier for the damage reduction, even if it wasn't gonna get the kill. It's dominating now for Teju. That's a bit scary, I would say. Does have treads working on Battle Fury as well. Another go up here in the top lane. Hung was looking for the level 6 rune, but we'll go top to the Bounty Hunter, who will likely just grab it here. He does do so. Ooh, and Stitch gonna lose the treads as well. So 2k lead so far for Twinks in this early game. It doesn't feel like that overwhelming. Well, I guess it is an Alchemist too. Like Jamie's already on 59 CS, which is very scary. Possibly looking at a 10-minute Radiance. Maybe 9 if there's stacks anywhere. Doesn't look like it. I can't imagine there's stacks here with all the action going. Yeah, so probably a 10-minute Radiance. But not even stacks here. Okay, he's got it. Rubik gonna pick up the Wisdom Rune top. No one picking up the bottom one for the time being. Or I guess the top of the map and the bottom of the map. But yeah, Dire Wisdom Rune will go to Discovery, so no worries there. Hung is in the area, as is Jamie. I think the Tiny slightly scarier at the moment. This is a 1-4-1 build. I haven't seen mid Tiny in a while, so I don't know I guess that's probably the move with this asset, but I don't know. If there's any Tiny players want to critique this mid build or affirm it, please let me know. I don't think I play Tiny in any role, so I don't really know. I just know he do big damage, so. Char picking up a nice Q onto the creep. Gotta love it. Bounty Hunter rotating down bottom. This bottom lane has already died, so 3 times on the Earthshaker, I think once on Rubik or twice on Rubik. In some trouble, does have not the Echo, well, has Echo Slam with a stick. Rubik's gonna be TPing in for the time being. I don't think they know Bounty Hunter's here, otherwise you might have seen an Echo in that spot. Okay, they will know now, but Earn almost complete on Bounty. Teju with the Cornucopia. Full regen at the time for the time being. Ozone working on the Solar Crest. Very early stages of it. Remember when Ozone had 4 branches and now has none? Let's see here. Spectre working on the Blade Mail. Decently close to it, actually. Does have the Aeon Disc in the quick buy. Char with the Blink in the quick buy. Should we just go through every quick buy? I don't know if we have time for that right now. It's Kelly in the Battle Hunger, but in some trouble. Getting feared up here. Does have the call. Gonna get a little bit low. Axe is into call range, but you know, the enemy team doesn't have a call, but they will still get the kill on Axe. Well, they are gonna get the Chain Frost on the Bounty Hunter. The second bounce is gonna be there. They have Hang here as well with the Dust. Double kill for Char. Nice use of that Chain Frost. Not afraid to let it rip. As Bruni said earlier, Char is very aggressive on the Lich. So let's see. I want to check these quick buys because we got some non-TP quick buys here on the side of Discovery. Looks like it's just these two with the Blink and the Aeon Disc. So love to see it. Love to see some creativity. You know, sometimes you gotta panic buy the Aeon Disc, and you know I totally get it. Let's see. So 103. I mean, I almost don't want to look at net worth because it's like an Alchemist game. Yeah, very scary. It does look like it's going to be a 10 or 11 minute Radiance. Should have it after these camps, so it will probably be 10 minutes. 8k net worth almost on the Alchemist. 5.6 on Teju is almost more impressive. For 1 and 2, no Grievous Greed. So pretty scary stuff. I think this dual core is going to be an absolute problem for them. I don't think Kelly's having a bad game either. But Hang and Spectre aren't doing too bad. Like, Hang is actually doing really well. Kelly gonna get low. Pawn 4 in the area as well, as is Hang. So Kelly in a lot of trouble trying to get a huge call, but just gonna get tossed into the air. I'm not even gonna bother to check that out. Do have Radiance complete on the Alchemist. It's an interesting dynamic here. I mean, this is a very, like, weak side Axe this game. Kelly... It's not having a bad game. I mean, sitting on 4.6k net worth right now, but 5 deaths is not ideal. I said both offlaners are gonna have great games, and what I meant to say is both offlaners were gonna have a combined, you know, 8 deaths in 11 minutes. So, unlucky. It's the life of an offlaner, you know. I mean, back in my day, when I play, I can get 8 deaths myself in the offlane, but you know, so I guess it's good for them that they only have 8 between the two of them. Still, Lisan Al Gaib working on the Blink, about 1,000 gold away, 1,100 I guess. Earn complete on Bounty Hunter, does have a charge. So it also gives charges on, doesn't give charges on the, when you die, or no? Is that just the vessel? I'm not sure. Well, Hang is in the area, they don't have a sentry, so they will scout out the Tiny. Jamie just farming. Okay. We'll see what happens here. Unlucky. Hang needs that dust for sure. It does have a phylactery, which is really nice. It digs for a water rune anyway. So there you go. Didn't need the bounty at all. I mean, still needed it for the to deny the Alchemist, but Stitch with a completed Blade Mill, working on the Manta style next. Axe just cutting lanes. See, this is the nice thing when you're having a bad game as Axe, you can just do this. Spectre looking for Where in the world? Oh, looking for Alchemist in the mid lane. Didn't even have to pop ultimate. Or wait, no, didn't have ultimate to pop, sorry. They are going to grab the Alchemist. That's a really nice kill for Hang. They're going to stun up Axe for the time being. Kelly, 6 seconds on call. Looking to get into Culling Blade range. There's the toss-up from Tiny, though. Blade Mill there. Teju, meanwhile, got 2 kills in the bottom lane, looks like. Or a kill and an assist. And Kelly's going to live. So, overall, you know, not ideal to lose the Alchemist, but they get 3 kills bottom, or 2 kills bottom. I think they take those. Jamie sitting on, working on Blink Dagger. We'll have it very soon. So we'll start to see this Alchemist get a bit more active on the map as Teju gonna go topside. Blade Mill on, not enough to take down the PA. It was like a tad too late after the first dagger. That might have been enough with the health pools, but Teju with the completed Battle Fury. Being an absolute menace in this game. I mean, oh, Hang is in the area. Teju's gonna be farming this camp. Oh, Avalanche! Oh, gonna miss almost, and not quite. Unfortunate, unfortunate turn of events there. It was nearly a fantastic play, but another Water Rune dug up. You know, just mid lane shovel things for sure. Jamie gonna continue to farm down here. Has the blink working on a Yasha. Could be a Manta, could be a SNY. We'll see what that ends up doing. Isano Gaib. Oh, he's gonna get spotted out. Gonna get the AoE stun here, but yeah, he looks very, very dead to this Radiance with the assistance from that Blink Dagger on Alchemist. Gonna grab us. Teju getting a kill up top side as well. May finally be in trouble here. Hang trying to get that kill that denied earlier, but okay. I mean, it's 1100 gold to Tiny. That is full Blink Dagger, so that's something. It feels like this game, like if Jamie wasn't on Alchemist, like Jamie would still be doing well. Like, you know, it's Jamie, but like, if Jamie wasn't on Alchemist, I'd be like, oh, Discovery are like very much as the bounty hunters, you know, spooked out there. Have to avalanche the bounty runes now, but yeah, I think watching Jamie's POV is cool. I do think he was very much not pressured. Like most of the time, we saw like fights up top side, like bottom lanes being pushed in, and then Jamie's just kind of like farming this triangle, like 6 to 10 minutes. And he's like farming these camps. Like, in my opinion, especially when you're playing like these aggressive Tiny, like these aggressive roaming mid laners, I feel like it's your job to like sit in here. And we saw Tiny play up here instead, which is fine. They were shutting down the Axe, but you can kind of see the issue in that. Like, I mean, what's Jamie at now at 15? 182, so almost at 200 CS at, you know, 15 minutes. Oops. Yeah, I think it's equal parts both. Like equal parts Jamie playing really well and equal parts Discovery not pressuring him well enough. So we'll see how it plays out this game. But I do think if Jamie was not an Alchemist, we would be seeing this game play out differently. Maybe for the better, maybe for the worse. It's hard to say, but I think with Jamie on Alchemist, this game feels like a lot more difficult for Discovery than otherwise. Kelly farming the mid lane is going to be a fear up from Lich. Pawn 4 wrapping back around. The swap's going to be there. The Chain Frost is stunning the Lich. Nice fissure. They are going to try to grab Ozone here, but not quite going to be able to yet. Teju's in the area and blurred up. Rubik in some trouble, but Hang on the backside. Going to grab a double kill. He's now unstoppable. Jamie is running at the Rubik. Char did die in that exchange as well, so a double kill for each mid laner. Teju almost on BKB. Actually, I believe it's being delivered. That is correct. So 17-minute BKB Battle Fury on Teju. I actually think Teju is the more impressive performance this game between the two of them, even though Jamie's playing amazing in his own right. I think it's much harder to be at this game state on PA than it is to be in this game state as Alchemist. IMO. But both doing a great job this game. I will say, like, Tiny is the secret sauce this game. Like, 7, 1, and 5 is, you know, 1 death was at first blood. Can absolutely still pose an issue in this game. It's just a matter of like how things progress. As Lich here aggressively, they're okay. A couple of ships in the night there are going to find the stun onto Tiny. The Fissure to block Alchemist. Won't have the BKB to, or sorry, the Blink to follow up. Earthshaker on high ground is tracked up. Pawn 4 just getting out. Spectre being dove under the tower by this Twinks trio. So a lot of nice like multi-threat. I mean, it's not really a word I'd use. It's like a lot of like push and pull from Twinks. Like they hit one area and then like you see them backing up from another area and they're like attacking 2 areas at once. Like they haven't ever fought as 5 this game, and they have 19 kills. Or I guess other than the level 1 fight, and yet they have 5 kills. So Axe finding a call into Lee Sin Al-Gaib in a lot of trouble. Didn't quite have the dunk there, but Earthshaker will fall. 4 seconds on the Spectre respawn. Does have the ultimate available, but Manta a long ways away. Tiny gonna get scouted up. Also kind of unfortunate to play like a kill hero into Bounty Hunter. You just get scouted. Even then, like Hung's got some great kills, but it is a difficult time. You have to like approach fights very differently. Jamie down bottom stunned himself. Not sure what enemy heroes were in the area, but you know, that's okay. Rubik Aether Lens first. Interesting. Char with that Blink Dagger does have the Blink Dagger quick buy, so you know we love to see that. Getting a lot of use out of that. Working on the Ag Shard now. Lee Sin Al-Gaib working the Octarine Core. So, this is a classic for Lee Sin Al-Gaib. No sponsors on the side of Discovery either, from what I saw. It's someone get these fellas some sponsors, you know. They're a great team, you know. They can be sponsored by like trains, you know. Sponsored by stun up here on the Shaker. Char is actually gonna fall first. Teju's jump. Axe is gonna follow up. Teju going on the Tiny. Hung in a lot of trouble. He's gonna toss up the PA, but just too much health on the PA. Like 1400 health is nothing to sneeze at. As Jamie getting a kill on the Spectre in the mid lane as well. So, like I said, I mean, a lot of multi-threat from this Twinks team. They are literally fighting them all around the map. It is now an 18k net worth lead for them. Again, some of it is Alchemist, but honestly, you know, you could remove the Alchemist from this game and they would still be ahead. So, right, they would barely be behind. So, the Orchid now for Jamie. This is a 2019 Naga Siren build here. I guess not the phase boots, but look at the glyph up here. Ozone has Solar Crest. Getting the those Philostone charges. Why is this countdown like this? It's kind of weird. Gotta keep in your inventory for 10 minutes, I guess. Nevertheless, Axe finding a call here in the mid lane. Not gonna get that dunk, and in fact, going to fall for it. So, 1200 gold goes the way of Hung. Has the crit, so I believe that might be Conda. It is. I will say, I think high ground's going to be a little difficult. None of these 5 heroes hit buildings very well. I would almost want to see Teju go back for a Deso. I know it's like old hat on PA at this point to go Deso, but like I guess your tower damage is Alch AC, which apparently is not coming out for some time. Do have BKB on Axe. They're smoked up here in Discovery. Ozen's gonna break the smoke, but then find Teju. The follow-up stuns are there. They are gonna burst him down without getting his BKB off. Spectre looking for Ozone. The Solar Crest keeping him alive for a long time. Alk in the area as well. They will grab Ozone. Alk trying to chase down the Tiny, pick up a haste rune in the process. Spectre getting very low. Ooh, a nice manta dodge of the Spirit Vessel. Tossing back the Alchemist on the Tiny as well. Axe running with BKB. They're trying to get Spectre out as Tiny dying in the backlines as well. Lee Sin Algae gonna fall. Tiny gonna die to the Alk illusions. That's a bit of BM there for Jamie. Nice play though to chase the Spectre. Spectre will get out. So they, I mean, this might still, yeah, I was gonna say it's still in their favor because they killed the PA, but yeah, they do have Alchemist problems, absolutely. As Axe and Bounty Hunter searching for Rubik, but nothing to be found for the time being. It's kind of one of the drawbacks of these like backline Rubik Lich combos, like type-esque support duos. You don't, like, you kind of die to a lot. It's more pronounced this game, you're against PA, Alchemist, whatever, but you die to a lot of things, and it can be hard to like position in a game like this. I mean, like, if Rubik has a Ghost Scepter, like it's going E-Blade, you know, it's actually almost has it. It's a tricky game for sure. So most of Discovery playing topside. Twink's looking for this bottom lane tier 2 and maybe the setup for Tormentor. Spectre. They're gonna find Teju. Teju sort of ish alone. Gonna get the blink out for the time being. They do have swap as well. A nice long range stun from Rubik. Absolutely from downtown. The swap's gonna be there. Perhaps not the position they wanted. Another blink back though. Alchemist finally trying to connect, as is the Axe. Trying to go onto the PA. PA is just out at this point. Alk looking for the Lich, who will try to blink this joint. Not going to quite work there. Ghost Scepter going to be there. The Fissure Block will prevent... Oh my goodness, what a blink. Just narrowly escaping. The Avalanche going to be there as well. Rubik. PA is actually back, looking for something. No swap. Oh, huge Echo Slam from Lee Sin Algaib. Stunning up the Bounty Hunter, who's actually still alive. Only got one. Gonna miss the kill there onto Chani. It looked great. Spectre in, trying to find the Bounty Hunter. Jamie gonna dive the Rubik all the way under tower. I think Spectre is in a lot of trouble here. Blade Mill up, but here's Char actually with a Fear. This is an ulted Alchemist, so won't die very easily to anything like that. Looking for the stun onto the Lich. They will find the stun as well. Triple kill for Jamie. Full team wipe. They tried hitting the tier 3. Unfortunately, the tier 2 is alive. So they're going to switch to a different tier 3. Alchemist going to stun himself again. Just kidding. Manted. A lot of BM action for Jamie this game. I don't know. a lot of you know, spicy plays here. Stunning himself. We got, you know, blinking out the illusions. You know, all very high IQ plays, but a little spicy for sure. His hang in the area. Only level 15 on this Tiny. He's roamed a lot. Made a lot of plays happen on around the map, but we're kind of seeing that reflected in the XP. You know, compared to the level 23 Alk, level 19 PA. So 26k net worth on Jamie now is quite absurd. I mean, that is 3 items more than Spectre and Tiny on average. Like, very hard to deal with. Full Bloodthorn, Octarine Core. That's the Light Collector. Like, just has move speed, you know. Very scary stuff. Very fast too, like with that Light Collector. 5% move speed with the Yasha move speed as well. So it's quite effective in the phase beats. Yeah, we grab the Tormentor. It'll be the Shard for Vengeful Spirit. Spectre does have ultimate. We'll swap out for the Alchemist. Only losing 1 packet, so that's pretty good. Hopefully the stream is relatively long. Let's see here. You know what? I just realized I did not switch my camera, so you can't really see Stash. Whoa. There we go. I always forget. It's probably better for me to not switch it and just cover up the people in the draft, as Spectre gonna die behind the Rosh pit. Was that I guess that was a Rosh attempt solo I did not catch. Almost worked, but not quite. So a little unfortunate there. But kind of cool that Spectre can almost solo Roche. That's pretty neat. Tiny picking up the Elven Tunic. So, Aegis on the Axe. PA got the Sat queued up. Alchemist, nothing queued up for the time being. Maybe we'll see Jamie donate an Axe to his team. Let's see. Could be a very, very cool bounty hunter Axe game. So Alchemist just hitting these buildings. I mean, you have Tower Siege when you have 29k net worth, so I guess that was the answer. No AC, no Deso, just get 30k net worth at 28 minutes. Actually, yeah, so Echo Slam, not really going to do too much. The follow-up is kind of there, but BKB's up from the side of Twinks, and that will lead to the death of many Discovery heroes, although not Hang for the time being, has the shield up as well. Axe will fall, Stitch trying to get out, but will not be able to do so. They've grabbed the Axe Aegis, not much else. 40 seconds for the Spectre, 30 for Shaker and the Lich. They're going to look for the last set of barracks before ending the game. So, it's Hang, level 17 here with the Conda. Ags looking like a mile away at this point. Axe almost at Bloodstone. Teju looking for Pawn 4. Ghost Scepter, not going to save him for the time being. We'll try for the toss on the PA. Actually, we'll get it. So they're going to get the follow-up stun. The swap will be there to save Teju, though. Ozone laying down the life for his PA. This is right now a 1,000 GPM game for Jamie. 1,100 actually. So that's pretty crazy. They will grab the Axe. Jamie looking for more. Maybe a 1,200 GPM game by the end of this fight. Teju dominating. Another for Jamie. Chain Frost is going out, doing some damage. The stun's going to be there as well, getting the stun. Spectre falling, triple kill for Jamie, looking for that Rampage to put a bow on this game. Lifted up at the root for the time being. Lee Sanogi in some trouble. Bloodthorn's going to be there. Ultra kill. Can Jamie finish off the Rampage? No, doesn't look like for the time being. Teju's coming in though. The follow-up stun from Teju, or from the stun there. Teju, mega kill. Jamie looking for the Rampage. Is he gonna get it? It's gonna be denied unless he can get it before the game ends. He can't. Johnny stealing the Rampage there. 49k is the final network difference, which is insane. Wow, I mean, that was a barn burner of a game for sure. 30 minutes. What was that, like 70, 68 kills? Yeah, I mean, I think in any other game, you know, we're talking about Teju's PA performance as an all-time performance, but Jamie was 16, 1 and 11, final GPM 1166, XPM of 1271. So, I mean, you gotta give MVP to Jamie this game, but you know, impressive stuff. This is a bounty hunter infused alchemist, so you know that is. You're not seeing that GPM every day, folks. That is one for the record books. I mean, even Teju's 825 GPM on PA is insane as well. It kind of felt like this game, Twinks were playing Dota 3, and like Discovery played a great game of Dota 2. You know, Hinge in the mid lane, Hang, whatever. You know, actually played really well. I was pretty impressed. A little bit over roaming, which is why we saw that under leveling. But actually played pretty well. You know, I thought the supports played pretty good. They couldn't quite get their side lane heroes off to a great start, but I thought they played a clean game. It's just that Twinks were playing like farming simulator with double gold farming heroes, and then they just have Ozone to save them, and it kind of worked out well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in game 2. I'm sure this game is already going on. Is it? No, that's the other Okay, well, this game's not going on for a few minutes here. Let me see if there's any other cool things before I put us on a small break. Item builds for the most part looking normal. I do feel like, I mean, Pawn 4 is a Grandmaster Rubik, so, you know, no real flame there. I do think the AD2L is a little greedy. I think you need something a bit more aggressive against Alchemist. I really just feel like this game, like, Discovery, like, in that 5 to 10 minute window, like, I mean, we saw Jamie's net worth go from, I don't know if that's 5 minutes or not, but like 3.4 to 7.5, right? And he was just not pressured at all. And I think that part of that is the support duo. Like, when you have Rubik Lich, they're just 2 backline supports. You're really not going to get to roam into the jungle very much. If you do, you don't really do anything. Alchemist is not going to be scared by those heroes showing up in his face, and then they didn't anyway. And so it's kind of the job of Tiny to do it, but the other 2 lanes weren't going as well. Kind of felt pressured to move there. So, you know, at 10 minutes, you know, you see it on this chart, right? PA had 4 kills in lane, or 4 kills like in the first 10 minutes, and they kind of just never able to get off to a good start. So, let's see if this game. Looks like this game is starting. I'm gonna put us on a quick few minute break here, and we'll be back in a few with game 2 as I switch the thing very soon. And we're back. Unfortunately, I did not get to. I just finished my MS Paint in game. I didn't even get to update the Twitch thing. So hold on 1 second. 1 0. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't even get to update my cool MS Paint graphic, but that's okay. So we are in game 2. They were very quick with it. I'm gonna grab some water here. My throat is very parched.
It's dives.
So, Invoker banned out. That is a Hang specialty. Nyx and Shadow Demon as well. Discovery banning the Earth Spirit, Night Stalker, Bounty Hunter from last game, as well as the Tusk. They pick up the SF first, and it'll be Lich in response. So, again, 2 meta heroes. Char played great on the Lich, you know, picking up the Comfort Lich this game. Very cool to do, you know. As a drafter, you always want to set yourself up for success. That's why I always give myself last pick so I can lose, but, you know, in the most efficient way where I'm not, not losing too hard, right? You know, but, you know, Lich, very nice hero. Shadow Fiend, pretty strong right now. The Lasting Presence, I believe it's called, talent, gives you bonuses to your armor aura, which is really nice. And of course, a pretty flexible hero. You can play mid and save. Offlane if you're feeling spicy. But honestly, I'm just saying. Rudy's in the chat. I'm playing this week. I might be playing the offlane SF. I'm just saying. I might be trying it in the game. You might be seeing it. So I would just ban it if I were you, personally. I play tower damage ranged offlaners, which means I don't play offlane. I play a different role. So, you know. It'll be the Axe and Mars band. leaving the Earthshaker in, so not giving much respect to the Lee Sanao Gai Earthshaker in this one. They did counter it last game, but I do think it was a very unfortunate set of circumstances that he has, like, Lee Sanao Gai has a very scary Earthshaker, so, you know, we'll see if that comes back to bite them. I do think SF probably is a good matchup with Shaker, though, so let's see. Maybe the Ench ban. Nice. Discovery will pick one hero here, give two, and then pick two. Interesting. This is a pure 8-pick Shadow Fiend, so I would love to see Pawn 4 on something very aggressive. Like, I like the Lich Rubik duo conceptually. Great heroes and great hero to player match, but it felt a little under aggressive, especially with how aggressive Hang wants to be. Like, seems like a bit of a mismatch. We'll see what it ends up being. Be the Centaur Warrunner, so pretty strong hero still. Buys Blade Mail, good against range carries. Be the Marcy. I mean, Ozone has been playing a lot of this, so my guess would be this is SF Marcy lane. Discovery could still grab something specifically that's good against Marcy in the 4 role, but again, I want to see something aggressive. I wouldn't want them to pick something that's like just to win the lane against Marcy. I want to see them, you know, I want to see them make some magic happen. Like, could even be a Lich Centaur lane and they lane swap supports as well. I don't know if they're comfortable with that, but that could be an option as well. Like Clockwork, you know, something that, like, when SF is in BKB or SF's farming the jungle, that it poses a threat to them, right? They banned the Nyx. There's no bounty hunter in this game, so like those options are gone. But the Dawnbreaker, okay, good hero right now, in my opinion. They did ban Nyx earlier, so that's nice serendipity there. And, you know, Kelly, very, very, very good Dawnbreaker. I mean, you see the Nightstalker banned. They actually banned Axe themselves. You know, the Tusk banned. So a couple of traditional Kelly heroes banned, but Dawnbreaker is one of the, if not the, I guess you would probably say Nightstalker is, but probably one of the most traditional Kelly heroes. At least when I historically think of Kelly, like, I think Dawnbreaker. Maybe the Grimstroke here, a little bit more aggressive. Again, you know, it's still a backline range support, so I worry about their mid game, but I like conceptually what they've got going on. You know, what they're planning here. Pretty good lane with the Centaur. You get the Inkswell. Later in the game, you can Inkswell Blink Stun. That's pretty cool. So you can make illusions of SF, which is really nice. You get his aura. And it's a BKB SF. Like, it does a lot of damage, right? Like, SF as a hero, like, yeah, he has his attack speed spell or whatever, but, like, I guess you don't steal souls, but, like, do you? I guess, well, souls is an innate now, right? So, like, maybe you do steal them? I don't know. Maybe you get souls with the illusion? I don't know. If anyone knows how that works, please share. I don't know. But either way, just an SF illusion in general, I think it is really good later in the game if you get Ags and Grimstroke. So need a mid laner or a carry here. They do see the Dawnbreaker. I mean, it could be a 4, but either way, you probably know this Dawnbreaker's in your lane. Give you some ideas to work with. You need something that's good against Shadow Fiend as well. I don't think you go something like Sniper here. It's a little bit too risky with the other band or the other picks in the pool. I wouldn't hate just something like, I mean, same. Okay, so probably looking, you know, presumably this is SK mid, Centaur offlane. Again, a nice like offensive go button hero for Hung. Be the Phoenix, so Dawnbreaker Phoenix lane, Shadow Fiend Marcy lane. Jamie's gonna 23 pick, and then they're gonna last pick Stitch's hero. Again, most likely, possibly some shenanigans. I think, you know, I believe I saw Stitch playing Marcy last week. Maybe that was the public blade, I don't know. But you know, presumably Stitch wants an actual hard carry here. I think this is a better sniper game now. Like, I was thinking Drow Sniper, and I was like, especially because they banned Storm. I was like, well, if they pick Storm or some jump hero, I don't feel like there's, like, a ton of, like, heavy jump. There's Marcy, but Marcy's playing 5, so you're going to see more of a defensive Marcy, I think. And, like, same thing with Dawnbreaker. Like, Dawnbreaker can jump you, but it's not... until later in the game, you're not as scared, and, like, you have, like, Force Staff and, like, concussion grenade on sniper, stuff like that. Even Drow, same thing, right? Like gust and all that. You have some options. I think they need a way to deal with egg, because if Shadow Fiend's allowed to hit and you have Dawnbreaker up above and then egg behind or egg in front, it's like you're not going to get to this SF and he's going to kill your entire team.
10 seconds now.
Especially with Stampede. Like, you have Stampede, so you need to like get past the egg and then you need someone to kill the egg. It's like it's kind of an interesting way to take fights, but it's an interesting but necessary way. They banned the Drow. Okay, so Discovery have banned the 2 ranged heroes, squishy ranged heroes that kill Phoenix Egg, that aren't sniper. And Twinks so far have banned the 1 hero that jumps sniper. One of the heroes that jumps sniper. We'll see what this, you know, this does. And they banned the Mars earlier, which is another hero that jumps sniper. It's kind of funny. Like, it almost looks like, I mean, Shadow Fiend I guess is also the same class of heroes, so like, but it looks like they're banning like against each other, right? Or they're banning themselves out, you know, in a few ways. See what Twink's last ban here is. There is Rubik in the pool still. We could see the Jamie Rubik this game. I would not be shocked to see it. It's DK here. Those do seem like 2 heroes you wouldn't want to play Rubik mid into, so you can see it. Makes their fights like awkward, but still good. Like, you're not unhappy fighting like that. It's just again like a little bit of a weird assortment.
5 seconds.
I mean, I played Centaur last week into Bristle 5, so this could, you know, it could be the last pick Bristle 5 angle. Could be the move. So, but yeah, I don't know if there's anything. Like, my guess would be Rubik because it's Jamie, you know, he's gonna grab the Rubik, but could be any number of options here. As for Discovery, if it's not Sniper, I think if Twinks go Rubik, Discovery should snap pick Sniper, even if it's like not, like Sniper safe lane isn't that good. It just feels like such a good sniper game. Like, you have Stampede to escape, Shadow Fiend can't really interact with you. Like, Medusa, I guess, would be the alternate option. Like, a little bit safer of a pick. But you don't kill Egg. I feel like it has to be Sniper and Medusa for Discovery. I don't know what this one's hero will be, though. A lot of good disables in Discovery. It's where, like, you could go Quap. It's not the funnest game, but you could do it. You have to kill them before they kill you, type of thing. I don't think this will be SF mid into, like, AM or something. Yeah, Rubik. Yeah, a lot of time to think about it, but yeah, I figured that was going to be the case. They left Rubik in. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, again, I think they snap pick Sniper here. It seems like a pretty free sniper game.
10 seconds.
Sniper or Medusa. If there's anything else. I think everything else gets kited too hard. Like a Troll Warlord gets kited too hard by Rubik. Random? Okay. Bloodseeker.
Choose your hero.
Huh. Okay. I always have a hard time putting a finger on like what Bloodseeker is supposed to do. So I can't say this is like, I can't say whether this pick is good or bad without seeing it. I think I kind of see the vision. Like, there's 4 heroes with stuns. Kind of like Grimshow's like a half stun. It's a stun in the silence, right? If you have like a lot of disable, you kind of just need raw damage. I don't know if Bloodseeker is that hero, but it's something. I think the issue with Bloodseeker this game is that, like, I don't know. It's okay. I think rupturing SF is good when SF BKB is up. But I do think there's like a good amount of heals on Twinks, and like, you know, Rubik will steal rupture from you pretty easily. Like I think the cast summon Q is just too long to buffer it. I don't know. It's an interesting one. I think Twinks will win because Jamie's on Rubik, but I do like Discovery's draft a lot. I think Discovery would win with this draft against 10 out of the 12 the 12 non-Discovery teams in the league. I just don't know if Twinks are one of them. We'll see though. Nice, impressive Grimstroke stats from Pond 4 there. I actually realized I never introduced the rest of Discovery last game because the fight happened. So I'm gonna introduce them first. Make sure they get shoutouts here. Discovery, Pawn 4 on the Grimstroke, Hung, Hang, Hinge on the Sand King mid, Char on the Lich, reprising that role, Lisan Al Gaib, the Chosen One on the Centaur offlane, and Stitch 3579 on the Bloodseeker. On the side of Twinks, oh, that was, I don't know what was written there by Kelly. I think it was out something. I don't know. On the side of Twinks, Jamie on the Rubik mid, Butt Health, aka Ratfat, aka Chani, aka Panda, aka Tubal, aka Johnny on the Phoenix, Ozone on the Marcy, Kelly on the Dawnbreaker, and Teju on the Shadowpain. I don't even know if illusions get innates. Like, I just after this game, if we do not get an answer, I am gonna open up Demo Hero on Grimstroke and find out. So we'll just see what happens. Looks like both teams playing safe near their runes this time around. Not looking for the 7-kill opening to the game. A bit swingy that one was. So and Kelly picking up the solar charged facet. I think the other one's better, but I think Saberlight said this talent was like garbage. But at the same time, I don't think it's garbage. I do think that one's better though. Okay, so 2 runes. Get that Dawnbreaker facet or innate. Scouting out Discovery here. It's Centaur's okay. TPing. Got it. Interesting. So a little bit less mana on the Centaur this time around. It's like my ping is higher. Is this game on US West? Or am I really lagging? I might be really lagging. I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, got some got some shenanigans here in the mid lane. Okay. I respect it. Ozone and Pawn 4 trading up here. I'm picking up a couple kills as well. A couple denies each mid. This one. Nice stun to get the double kill. Or double creep kill. Okay, I am losing some packets, so okay. Oh, sorry about that. I did miss a kill down bottom. First blood goes the way of Ratfat. I believe we are getting a lot of packet loss here, so hopefully that clears up. Said I was dealing with the storm. We just got our power back like a couple hours ago, so that also means my internet was down for a while, but hopefully it's not too bad. And like I said, I will upload the video. I will upload the VODs to YouTube at some point. Probably not tonight if my internet's continuing to be like this, but so at least it can be watched there and it won't be laggy. Let's see here. 11-6 now for Jamie on the Rubik. Hang sitting on 14 CS though, so kind of a slightly different priorities lane. Rubik going a little bit more for denies. Rubik sinking for CS. Nice blood right. Actually going to cast the Phoenix, but Char is a bit too low to do anything about this. Stitch in some trouble. Needs to heal out. Very low, getting body blocked here. Kelly taking some tower shots, but gonna be alright there. Took a lot of tower shots, like entire health bar, but still good kill. Okay. Yeah, it is unfortunate my internet's bad. I was like kind of planning to stream more, but again, I don't know if this is a tonight thing or like an in general thing. Like I don't know if my internet's just bad now. Dropping 65% of frames. That's crazy. That is a yikes moment for sure. But thank you all for, you know, sticking around. I appreciate it. Despite the, I mean, it's like more of a radio cast, but you know, nevertheless. So hopefully, as far as I know, the YouTube VOD should be good. So we'll have that at least. So Rubik, 28. Almost at those boots.
I'll take your tribute.
Like my TV service is down. So like, Centaur grabs the Marcy and dies the Teju. Yeah, like our TV service is down, and like we have the same TV and internet provider. So I don't know if one of the wires is messed up or what the heck's going on, but it's Hang dying in the mid lane, Char dying down bottom. 1-6 now for Twinks. All 3 cores ahead of all 3 Discovery cores. Yeah, this Bloodseeker, I don't know. I don't think this was the pick, personally. I don't really like, oh, Phoenix in some trouble. You have to get that kill pretty quick. He's gonna pick it up, but dominating now for Kelly. I mean, this is the Kelly Dawnbreaker experience. Like, very, very scary to play against. Like, the only reason they weren't picking it before is because Dawnbreaker was like legit like 110 out of 119 of like hero win rates, but did get a very small buff to the W mana cost and a little bit on the projectile speed as well. So viable enough for like a hero master like Kelly to play it again. Yeah, I really wish this was a sniper or a Medusa or something like just a ranged carry for Discovery. I think they're going to continue to have issues like this that I don't really feel like Bloodseeker solves, but we shall see. Jamie level 7 here in the mid lane, working on a Dagon first item. Okay, let me restart.
They're going to let that middle tower fall?
Mega kill for Kelly. Lisan on Gabe picking up the bounty rune. Okay, I'm going to oh, the server. Interesting. Okay. Here, let me just direct the camera this for a minute if I'm going to continue to upload this VOD, and let me see. We'll get to CB playing around with settings in the VOD. I also forgot to switch my camera. Stream. You know, I wonder. Let me see. Maybe back, possibly. Okay, that looks a lot better, at least in the immediate sense. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. My OBS was on like default server, but not. I don't know if it was a server close to me. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hopefully, y'all can see me again. I never stopped recording, so again, when I upload the VOD, hopefully we get the full experience. Actually, I don't need to direct the camera for that, as Pawn4 gonna fall here. Yeah, Kelly got like 3 kills while the stream was down, so. Stitch in some trouble. Okay. So, in the minute, hold on, let me see. Here. In the like minute or so that we were down, Kelly got a couple more kills. Bloodseeker continuing to have not the ideal game. Jamie just picks up another kill on the Bloodseeker there. Isanao guy doing pretty good in the top lane, all things considered. TwT doing a little bit better, but nothing crazy. Has the Mask of Madness now. Pawn4 working on level 6. Okay, so like I'm still losing packets here. It's weird. I don't know. So hopefully it's working. Whatever. I won't talk about it too much. Hopefully, hopefully the VOD is watchable at least. Hank picking up a kill onto Phoenix. Only a 1k net worth lead for Twinks, so not too bad. I mean, Sinking actually farming really well, like better than the Rubik right now. Check net worths here. Ooh, free regen rune. That's pretty cool. You take those as a mid laner. Kelly working on Mage Slayer, interesting. So a lot of Dawnbreakers right now are picking up Blade Mail first. Nice, awesome. I'm glad it's better. This Phoenix diving in. They're gonna stun up Char. It's gonna get tossed back, but the Chain Frost is gonna come out. The egg will be popped to save from the Chain Frost. They're trying to get the egg. See, like this is the issue with Bloodseeker. Like you can't kill egg. You know, they are gonna get the full duration egg off. Nice Grimstroke ult though. Follow-up stun from Hung. Kelly in some trouble as well. Neither Rubik nor SF here or anytime soon. Inkswell stun is going to be there as well. Dominating for Hung now. Unstoppable streak ended for Dawnbreaker as well, so really nice there. It's full Blink Dagger for SK. TwT is going to pick up top tower, possibly? Doesn't look like there's much in the way of TPs to respond to this. I guess Lich could. But yeah, there's gonna be that tower. Yeah, like TwT is in the net worth lead right now, but he is an SF. Hung, Hang, Hinge is having a great series. I think like last game was a little out of control for a lot of reasons, but like playing really well both games so far. Like we'll have a pretty nice timing on the Bloodstone as well. So. So Kelly back here, going on to Bloodseeker. Yeah, like tries for the ult, gonna get blood righted out, but it's just gonna get one down by Dawnbreaker there. So Phoenix in the area as well. I think if I like stream. I probably can't stream ranked if I like lose packets like this. I don't know though. We'll see. Maybe it's just a team. Centaur gonna stampede up. Ozen getting very slowed up by the stampede. Just one more tower hit and the double edge will do it. Pawn4 in the area as well. Level 8 on the Grimstroke now. Level 9 on the Centaur. Silenced up onto the Dawnbreaker. There's the egg though. They don't really have the means to kill this. Centaur getting low to the burns. Chain Frost onto the Dawnbreaker. It's not going to bounce onto the Phoenix, though. They did a nice job of positioning there. Kelly's actually going to fall to the Bloodseeker. But Teju's in the area now. The Grimstroke's ult's here as well. Hung did die in the mid lane to Rubik, so unfortunately no Sand King rotation for the side of Discovery. And that'll be a 2-for-1. Jamie looking for an extra stun. One hit would do it. Oh, just had the blade now in time, but yeah, unfortunate there. That's now a 2-for-2, which is now very much in the favor of Twinks and the Twinker. Twinkier, rather. Level 2 Dagon, or level 3? Level 2. Level 2 Dagon for Rubik now. Nice efficiency with the bottle there. Teju, Mask of Madness. Is Grimstroke dying over here. Yeah, they don't have a reliable egg here still. Ozone coming in. Kelly looking for the follow-up. Hung with a nice stun. The Dust Devil still doing a lot of damage, but oh, okay. Ankles are broken. Unfortunately, Bloodseeker died to Rubik. Just very casually. So they will lose a Wisdom Rune and a Bloodseeker. Bit unfortunate there. They're gonna look for a follow-up here. They're smoked up. Kelly did use Q there. Stampede will be there to try to chase the Dawnbreaker down. And looks like they'll be able to do that, but maybe. It's a pretty tanky Dawnbreaker. Trying to get the Sand King for their troubles, but won't quite be able to do that. So they do pick up a couple kills there. Sand King never died in that entire fight, so that was pretty cool. But still lost some valuable resources. Yeah, Teju working on the Yasha. Got a little brawl going on bottom. Egg will be used. They're just gonna run away. Let the egg do its thing. And that'll be 2 minutes without that.
Dire's top tower is about to fall. Just wait.
Yes, that was a packet loss right there. I saw that one. That will show up on the log, but hopefully it didn't show up on the stream. I'd rather, I guess, as Rubik very much killed the Centaur there. That was a very quick interaction. Sand King got mid wave in. They're gonna go on to Kelly, or trying to. Maybe Kelly's the one going on to pawn 4 here. Inkswell will be the stun. Does this do anything else? It's just vision. Okay, that's what I thought. But Char got a couple Lodi in the pool. Lotuses. Centaur working on the Blink Dagger, but won't be for a bit. Oh, Stampede. No need for a Blink Dagger when that happens. Chain Frost is there, but here's the ultimate from Dawnbreaker. There's a follow-up stun from Sand King. There's no mana for Epicenter. There's the Grimstroke ult. Rubik did have the double-edged steel, so they're going to grab the mid and the offlaner for the carry. Looking for more. Probably going to be the Lich who falls here. Cross shield for Kelly. Bloodseeker going onto the Rubik, but there's Marcy in the area as well. There's a Wicked 6 streak for Jamie. Grimstroke in some trouble now with the Marcy. There's the Dagon. Monster kill for Jamie there. So Stitch, the only one left alive. They do get the Shadow Fiend, but I mean, at what cost, right? Working on the Maelstrom here on the Bloodseeker, but very dire straits for the Radiant. Maybe very dire gaze. I don't know. Mage Slayer is complete on Kelly. Got, let's see. That's Desolator complete on Kelly. So very old school, or not complete, but on the way. Very old school Dawnbreaker build. Like I said, we're seeing more of the AC, Blade Mail, some Aghanims, but this is like the damage Dawnbreaker. And honestly, you're 8-3 and 5, you have 8.5k net worth, you can build whatever you want. So Teju working on BKB. Jamie now has Dagon 3 plus Blink Dagger. plus TP scrolls. Ozone with the Vlads, like it. I'm working on Solar Crest eventually, but not going to be there for some time. Phoenix working on Pipe. Rubik picking up a very free Bloodseeker kill. They're going to find Dawnbreaker, but not much to be done there. The Mage Slayer doing its job. They're still looking, but still pinging and looking. I think if they show up here, they're going to be in for a world of hurt. There's Jamie behind. There's a Stampede. Give me a stolen Stampede, possibly? There's the SF ult. Kelly's getting very low. Epicenter will finally take him down, but there's the Burrow Strike from Rubik. Gonna get silenced up by Grimstroke, but they're still running in on the side of Twinks. Ratpat nowhere to be found, but now there's a Bloodseeker. Chain Frost are going to be there, going to hit onto the Marcy and to the Rubik, and eventually bounce into some creeps, but yeah, not much to be done there. Teju going to clean up that kill to eclipse the 11k net worth mark. So Kelly, once again, I mean, Kelly several times this series has died, and we don't really see any effect from it. You know, like they get the net worth increase and like the XP and all that stuff, but we're really not seeing like a, you know, an effect on the map. It feels like it's like Teju gets the counter kill, or Jamie gets the counter kill, or like, you know, Panda's finishing Pipe in the jungle. Like, you know, we're kind of seeing that effect whenever Kelly dies. It's funny because last night in their last series, like we saw the same thing, but it was Ozone. Like Ozone would die, and it'd be like, oh, like, I say get rush here, like, oh, it's so unfortunate, and then like, you know, Teju has an Aegis out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, never mind, it's fine. So it'll be interesting to see. So I feel like Hang is still having a good series, or Hung is having a good series, but definitely not. We're not seeing it translate into like map control or anything of the sort. Rubik looking for Grimstroke. We'll find him. BKB complete on the Shadow Fiend. Digging 5, digging 4. Complete for Jamie. Dawnbreaker ulting out of the Rupture. I believe that was Rupture, yeah. Marcy gonna ult the tower with that Vlad's. They are gearing up. Sand King and Bloodseeker are not here. Bloodseeker working on BKB. Might be best for Bloodseeker to just trade this tower. I can't imagine good things will happen if Bloodseeker shows up here. So maybe just trying to split push a bit on the side of Discovery. Try to stall out this game. Say SF with Aegis, Marcy behind, Ruby behind, so pretty scary stuff. And Tormentor going to be the objective here, taken by the side of Twinks. We'll go to Phoenix, who I think has literally been farming for the past 10 minutes, so shout out to RatFab for that one. You know, but has the Pipe and working on the Crimson Guard now. Bloodseeker got tier 2 pushed in, still a bit for the BKB. Sand King TPing home. Looking to maybe set something up here. They've got 20 seconds on Dawnbreaker ult, so they do have some time to make something happen, should they so choose. But 4 other heroes in the area. Phoenix getting an aggressive ward behind the tower. And Discovery are a very new team to competitive from what I have heard. And you know, I feel like they're definitely a good team. You can I don't think they're necessarily like outmatched in this one, but I do think there's like a little bit of a like competitive coordinated play gap here. Maybe it's in the draft, maybe not, but it feels like they're like half step behind Twinks this game. And that's okay. You know, like Twinks are going to be in the grand finals. They might win it all, to be honest. Like as Dawnbreaker tried to ult. He's going to get gone on, but very tanky with that Mage Slayer. Ozone in the area as well. They have the Pipe and the Crimson from Phoenix. Stampede's going to be there. The Chain Frost is going to hit onto multiple heroes, but the Pipe is just mitigating all of that damage, as is the Sunray. Jamie getting a kill onto Bloodseeker in the meanwhile. So, yeah, not quite what they wanted there. Yeah, you know, like Discovery are a newer team to competitive, and you know, I think they can still make playoffs. I think this is like a battle test for them. You know, this is a like not a wake up call, but it's just like a hey, like we need to do these things better. Centaur falls in the triangle there. As Twink still with this Aegis for another minute. SNY complete on to the SF, looking to break the base, which they should do quite easily here, especially with that Desolator. With the, yeah, and the Presence Aura. These buildings have -2 armor, so, you know, that would do it. Ozone ulted here. I'm sure trying to get the safety. Hung in the back lines, but is going to get caught with that Sandstorm. Bloodseeker's some trouble as well. Centaur looking for a stun. Does have the Blade Mill. Hang in the area. There is the leash here, but the egg, again, they have no egg hitter. Yeah. That. Stunned up, dive back onto the Sand King. Sunray's going to be in there. They are farming Fountain right now. 24k net worth lead for the Twinks at 24 minutes. Diggin 5 complete for Rubik. Meteor Hammer being worked on. Yeah, a couple of unfortunate events for Discovery in this one, I would say. But you can tell they're a good team, but like it's a drafting inexperience thing. I wouldn't say, as GG's gonna be called, I wouldn't say they drafted poorly, but these are the kind of lineups that work better outside of competitive than inside of it. You know, like you can tell that like Twinks' drafts, like their supports are very difficult to kill, right? They have this like Vengeful Spirit, Solar Crest, you know, Marcy, Phoenix, Bounty Hunter is like hard to lock down, and then you have like the Discovery draft, which is like Lich plus Rubik, Lich plus Grimstroke, just very like a lot harder to get on top of. So, you know, the potential is there. Like I think Discovery are a good team. I think they can make playoffs. Like, you know, did the path get a little bit harder? Sure, but like I think they can make playoffs. Like they're a good team. But Twinks are, like I said, Twinks will probably win this division. Like, this game is more proof of it, and like last night was already a lot of proof. Like they're probably going to win this division. There's no shame in putting up this performance to them. Like, you know, when my team has played teams of this caliber, like this is what our games look like too. So, you know, well played the Twinks. They get a long, like 12-day break before their next series. I mean, they're already guaranteed upper bracket at this point. I think like one more win and they're guaranteed the 1 seed, or maybe like 2 more wins out of their last 4. Yeah, I mean, not much else to say. You know, Jamie on the Rubik. I mean, shout out to Kelly on the Dawnbreaker. Like I said, I thought they were going to pick it for him last night. Ended up picking it today. Very classic Kelly hero. You know, we saw the reason why. So, you know, good job to Twinks. Good job to Discovery. I think they played well. Just have some things to clean up in the draft. Like, you know, make sure you have an egg hitter. And make sure your supports like act like both of them can handle all the jobs you need a support to do. And like one of those jobs is to like tank damage, to not just instantly die if you show up on the map. Like, especially when you're playing against like really good mid laners like Jamie, Samurai, stuff like that. You know they're gonna pop off, and like if you're playing heroes that give them easy kills, it just makes their job easier, right? Whereas like, you know, pick something a little bit more difficult to kill, gives you some wiggle room. So, I'm actually Oh wait, hold on. Hopefully it's not my team draft. Okay, cool. This is my personal. Okay. I guess that was my personal list of offlaners, but it's fine. Whatever. I don't pick those heroes anyways. I pick Viper in competitive. I want to see if how Grimstroke's Ags affects Shadow Fiend. So, 1 second. But if you're here for the series, you can tune out. Thanks so much for tuning in. But we're gonna check something out real quick. Okay, so enemy. Here. Let's just go Pocket Max. Oh god. Okay. Let me just. Oh wait, actually. Was this like alt? Probably. Maybe. Okay, so. Okay, so it gets its own Necromastery souls. Now let me get souls on him. Okay, so you do not get SF souls. You get your own souls with the SF version. So, there we go. Okay, so thanks so much everyone for watching. I will almost certainly upload this whole recording to YouTube because there was stream lag. Hopefully it did not show up in the video itself. If it did, I'm sorry. Hopefully the radio cast is great. But thanks to both teams for a great series. Thanks for everyone for tuning in, for chatting. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you know, like shout out to both teams. Shout out to AD2L and hey Licky, welcome home late. You missed a great series. It was very pog. Jamie had almost 1200 GPM in game 1, so that was very cool. But yeah, I will upload the VODs to YouTube probably tomorrow if my internet's still being a little weird. If you can watch the whole, like non-lagging mostly stream with the whole cast, so it'll be great. Even me messing with my settings and turning off the stream, that will be in the YouTube video. You can even see that. So so check that out. I'll link it wherever it is, AD2L stream VODs or whatever the channel is. And yeah, thanks for watching, and everyone have a great night.